On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Haskins. And that is incomplete here.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 50. Check 50.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Watch the shift. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And all the way down to the 37. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
At the Packers' 28-yard line.
Wait. Delta. Mike 42. Mike 42.
Now Haskins to throw it. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
Hey, switch gear. Wind out. You got 58. Check the backer. Switch. Check. Crunch.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And able to find Alan Lazard. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Watch the safety creep. Jam. We are going. Safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety screen.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Plant. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Back north.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. After this game, 10-yard ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones rolling to his right. Got it complete to Rodgers. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
319. Right there, 56. I got him.
Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
319. 56, Mike, 56. Hey, Delta. Team, we got to get to the ball.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. On 1st down, it's Haskins, able to find his running back, Geis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Here's Haskins to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That's another Washington.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, Geis. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Vernon Davis there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Let's go, fuck.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's going to go for a big play. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
You know what I'm trying to do now? I'm about to play this game right quick.
From the 27. That's going to be
I'm
caught
in a
by
meta game.
Richardson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
Well, you better be good in 2021. Much as you been playing this, man.
Because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first.
Cool, that was cool for trying to say.
Perfection. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Oh, you start the game yet or no?
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Slings this deep for McLaurin, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Packers. That will tie the all-time mark. You cannot go further, folks. 109 yards on the kick return. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead moves to 15-10.
Makes the score Packers 15, Redskins 10.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here, but very much in this game. What was the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Whip.
Watch Alley. Strong left, Alley.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And this one's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
Cat 300. Cat 300.
Get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
5.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Shift. Switch.
Now Haskins on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
On first down, this is Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Haskins now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. He'll check it down to Geis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
58.
Right there, 56. Oh, here we go. Oh,
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage. Because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Zoom. Jump out! Hey, Haywood!
They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Williams. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10, 5,
Ooh,
and he will score.
Good shit,
touchdown, Washington.
That's the way you make it spin. That's the way you make it
This
spin.
was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 54 yards. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But it'll be second and goal. One receiver left, 3 to the right. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Rodgers to throw.
Yo, Sweat ain't doing that, bro. I don't even know who that is, but he ain't doing that. This shit, though.
The 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Good game, bro.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rodgers going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 47 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Box it.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Redskins, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now Haskins to throw it. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
Throwing now is Haskins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
I got motion, man. Me.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think